I don't remember doing that. Those look like footprints to me. It's the size of my hand. Looks like a little kid has been walking on my tarp out here. That is bizarre. So here's the campsite. I'm just gonna hike up this. I could have easily made it in the vehicle, but I've never been here. There are signs everywhere saying private property, no trespassing. But I think in this little area I'm good. The size of this pine cone right there. Wow. Pitch on it and everything. It's nice and open, just like I was looking for. Right next to the river too. Let me zoom in if I can. Alright, I'm going on one last quick hike here. I just wanted to make sure this didn't go connecting to another campsite. Alright, so first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your vehicle's leveled out. So that's what I'm going to do right now, is hop in and make sure I'm on level ground. To do that, I'll throw the car in neutral, take the emergency brake off, and see what happens. Okay, right there we're good. Throw the parking brake on. We are going to need the tarp and a couple tarp poles. So I'm thinking I get that, tarp sloping down this way. It runs off right in front of me and it goes off that way. Well, that's not good. I just found a $20 bill. Right now it's nice, you know, but it could stand to be a little higher. Now that I've put a light here, I can see a bunch of glass reflecting. So we're not gonna go barefoot tonight. Okay, it's officially dark. And I'm just gonna set this last little bit up here. Just finished setting up the tarp. It's funny, I don't remember doing that. Wow. That's really strange. Those look like footprints to me. Right here you got your heel and your toe, but look at the size of this thing. It's the size of my hand. So it's incredibly strange to me. I don't know what else that could be. It looks like a little kid has been walking on my tarp out here. Makes no sense. After we take a look at the bottom of my shoes, you can see the type of tread I have. That is bizarre. Bizarre and a little creepy. So what do I do with all this glass? I guess it's not so bad here. Okay, first things first. Lay down this ground sheet. I did set it up one time before, and so that should help with remembering how to do this. There we go. Now these stakes, I did some research on this tent, and I was going to get a really good deal on it, but a lot of these reviews said the poles were snapping. So what I did, I took some gaffer's tape and I just taped every joint, and we will see how that holds up. Okay, see if I can snake this in from over here. I doubt it, but oh, maybe. And then I'm holding my knee on this side. Clip on a couple of these. Okay, let's take it. Just switched lenses here and I saw something glowing. I thought it was a piece of glass and it was moving, and I was like, okay. Turned out it was a couple of deer. You can see their eyes glowing. What else was around here? Tent, tarp. Now we cook something. I guess first I'll toss this. Got a luxury full-size pillow. And I think that's drag the rest over. There we go. Yeah, clip. Now that I've clipped it in, I can guy it out. Got 5 left. I didn't account for this long entryway that now kind of sticks into where I was going to hang out, but that's okay. It's all in good fun. Right here, there's no guideline point. At the bottom, this would have been nice to pull this out. Now I could roll this up. Do open up a little bit more space here, but if the rain comes, gonna hit right here and go right inside the tent. We'll have to see once the rain gets going. This light didn't last very long. Luckily, I remember to have this one. This one's freaking bright. And I got another one over here. I think with all that, I'm doing pretty good. Because this is not right. Still over there, huh? Perfect. Just now realizing that it's getting cold. Let's just get this out of the way. What am I looking for? Doesn't feel quite level. I just want to grab that kettle. I'm gonna do that one-handed. Here we go. .30. No signal out here, but time works. Oh yeah, baby. Hamburger, some bread, and macaroni, and chicken noodle soup. Okay. Could scramble up the beef and mix it with the macaroni, or I could just have soup. I want to cook the beef though, because it's thawed out. Put some olive oil in. Don't have a plate though. It's a fine setting, trying to get that sweet spot with that flame. All right, I got some pepper I'm gonna throw on here. There we go, I can see. Let's do a little salt. I got some hot sauce. Maybe I can put a little on the bread. Let's see what we got here. Let's do another one. This is delicious. Oh, it's simple, but man. Good old 93.7. Just as good as the first one. Make sure you chew your food better than I do. I'll slam this coffee, clean all this, and then go to bed. Never open this. Probably should have looked at it first. It's got a ways to go if it's gonna get to 3 inches. Huh. That's supposed to be a natural pillow, maybe? This has been running 4 hours straight, and the battery still says 100%. I find that hard to believe, but hey, if that's true, that's awesome. I'm gonna just check to see if this came with instructions. Oh, here we go. It says just to let it inflate for 5 minutes with both the valves completely open, which is what I've done. I guess I'll just wait a couple more minutes and see if it does anything more, but I can tell you now, this is not 3 inches. It also said I could inflate with air. Nope. I think it is what it is. Good thing I brought a really warm sleeping bag. Pillow. That should be good. So I was going to bed a long time ago, but this time it's for real. I am ready. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, interesting night. I may have heard some noises sleeping next to this river. Not much rain, a little bit of pitter-patter on the rain fly here. Had some crazy sleep paralysis. I don't know if anybody's had that before, but it's basically where you can't move. And I've had it enough times to know that you start to hear stuff. So being out here in the woods, I saw all those elk out in the field. There was actually deer in my camp. I saw a bunch of quail everywhere. And there's a chipmunk. So there's plenty of wildlife out here. There's actually an owl that was hooting for a while. Then I'd hear some giant splashes in the river. So something was over there too. If anything, I thought something would probably like trip over the guy lines, because I got a lot of them hanging off this tent. I tripped over them several times. But nope, none of that happened either, so yeah. What this is, I was not impressed. Inflate to 3 inches. It's clearly only 1. That's the other thing I've noticed is these big trucks out here, all logging trucks. They're going back and forth all night, all morning. Anyway, we'll have coffee, pack everything up, and head further down this forest road. I think it said it's another 4 miles. Maybe the road takes us back and up through there. If not, that is something. Could come back to and hike. Okay, time for some tent removal. And my battery's dying. Huh. Okay. One liter's 34 ounces, just under that. Should fill my water bottle up. I guess the idea is you fill this whole bag up and then you hang this somehow from something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's a weird thing, but I just found my second $20 bill around this camp. And right next to it, I found this knife. I'm gonna go around and see what else I can find. There's another 5 that I found. That's 2 20s, a 5, and a nice little knife, all scattered randomly around this camp. It's windy, so who knows where it originated. I guess there's more than just beer cans and broken glass around here. It's pretty nice. Well, as you can see, the weather has changed. Let's boil a cup of coffee, huh? Well, I decided to end it. Didn't find any more money, but overall this was a successful trip, and I haven't explored this area really yet, so there's plenty more. I came back to where I saw the elk when I first got here, and they're not in the same spot, but they are in a very similar area, so it looks like they just get free range to roam, and nobody seems to bother them. I also noticed there were some deer on the way out. One had a collar. So anyway, that's gonna do it. I'll see you next time. I'm glad that I'm not headed that way.